we have an issue with Iran, and this just broke down the last 24 hours. Leon Panetta's biggest worry is that Israel may strike Iran sometime in April, May, or June.
Well, it tells you a lot about what's wrong with this administration, that instead of worrying about the Iranians getting a nuclear weapon, they're worried about our ally. It strikes me that we ought to be helping our ally and making sure that Iran does not get a nuclear weapon. And I think over and over again you see an administration which is living in a fantasy land. The great threat in the Middle East is not Israel, it's Iran. The great problem in Afghanistan is the Taliban. And yet you have an administration which is apparently going to release a number of Taliban terrorists.
Five
of them. As a faith-building measure. I mean, these guys must be breaking up laughing at the
operational steps designed to further peace talks with the Taliban.
You know, I mean, if I were a young American serving in Afghanistan, and I thought that I had a commander-in-chief who was currying favor with the people trying to kill me, I would find that very, very upsetting.
Well, does this surprise you? I mean, they're now speeding up the process to give aid to the Muslim Brotherhood that has now risen to power in Egypt.
I think you have a pro-Islamist faction in the administration that is on every front trying to appease people who are enemies. Egypt is a good example. I mean, the Muslim Brotherhood is a radical group. The second largest faction in the Egyptian parliament is more radical than the Brotherhood. Now, the idea that we're somehow going to reach out and make friends with the Muslim Brotherhood.
No, we're going to give them American tax dollars and we're going to speed up the aid process.
Yeah, and I would think we'd be moving in the opposite direction.
Yeah, I would think so too.
Particularly at a time when they're saying that they're going to hold young Americans hostage.